everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a full review on the Milani Build a Brow Color. Stay put brow color. I'm making up new products. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a full review on the new Milani Stay Put Brow Color. Today I'm going to let you know if this product is a Woop or a Womp. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe because it is free 99. So I went to CVS, and of course you go for one thing and then you start roaming around the aisles, and that's how I stumbled upon this baby. Now I started looking through the aisles and I saw this, and I never saw any sneak peeks or any pictures of Milani putting out any type of pomade, period. So of course what any person would do is think, I wonder if this is a dupe for Anastasia brow pomade. I feel like whenever anybody sees some sort of brow product, everybody wants to compare it to Anastasia, but that's just because their brow products are really good. And this does retail for $6.99. That's extremely cheap compared to a lot of pomades. I feel like pomades can get really pricey, and so many different brands have them. And you kind of just have to try them out and see what works for your type of skin type. And I say skin type because some people have oily brows, like me. So obviously that's going to affect the longevity of the product on your brows. So I saved the package for you. I didn't want to throw it away. I almost did, and I was like, shoot, let me keep it. So this is the packaging, what it looks like, and it comes with a brush and obviously the product. On the front it just says Stay Put Brow Color, and it says it defines, fills, and sculpts brows, and it's long wearing and waterproof, and that's where it really got me and I was excited. So this is what the product looks like. The label is right on top of the cap, and for some reason I thought that was a little bit weird, just because I felt like that label should be right at the bottom. Doesn't it look like it should be at the bottom instead of the top of the cap? But then again, I guess they just put that on the top of the cap so that you don't block the color of the product. So the shade I picked was brunette, and this is what the shade looks like right here. There are 5 other shades available as well. I've been trying this out for like about a week and a half already. And then it does come with this brush. It has a spoolie and then the brush tip at the other end. And this one is pretty decent. I really like how it's nice and thin so that there's more control and that you can do smaller hairs. There are 5 different shades. There's a natural taupe, a soft brown, a medium brown, a brunette, and a dark brown. So I did get the color brunette, and I feel like even for brunette that it wasn't even truly that dark. Right now, I'm going to show you when I first received it and when I first put it on, and then I'm going to show you a whole demonstration on how I felt like it worked the very first time, and then I'm going to come back and let you know my final thoughts after using it a couple weeks after that. Okay, I guess you can say this is sort of like a first impression, so hopefully this stuff works out. So I'm trying the new Milani Stay Put Brow Color. Rip this baby out. This is brunette. This doesn't seem that dark though. So we're just gonna dippity dab 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 in there. Let's see if a little goes a long way. Brows are clean, face is clean. Now let's start to make my brow hairs. Seems to be a decent match. I usually just like outline the bottom and then just start filling it in. And then I just brush the product through my brow, through the brow hairs that are existent. This does seem pretty light though for this being brunette, because they do have a medium brown, and just by judging off of other brow products, I would think that this is medium brown and not brunette. But that brow though. And so far so good. I didn't really have an issue with the brush. I thought it was okay. When I posted this on Instagram, if you're not following my Instagram, it's what my channel name is, WhatWouldLizzyDo, and everybody was kind of saying the brush sucks, but it kind of did the job. I didn't really have an issue. Maybe some brushes were just bad. I didn't think it was too creamy. It was creamy, but not too creamy. Okay, so talking about color, like I said, Milani's is in brunette. Seems pretty light, right? So this one is also brunette from NYX. Deeper in shade. This one's super creamy though. If you have oily brows, it's no good. Now, my favorite Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade is good. Now, again, brunette Milani, boom. This is medium brown. Very, very dark. But that's what I usually wear. My other favorite, it doesn't last as long as Anastasia, but I do really like it. So if I know I'm not gonna get all wild and crazy and super hyper and run all over the place and run amok, then I'll use my Tarte. And then this one is medium brown. Brunette Milani, medium brown. Still so light, but I do like the shade, so I'm not gonna complain. So I'm gonna do my other brow, and then I'm gonna go about my day. I'm going to run some errands, and I'll check in to see how it works. So I just finished doing a video, and I'm checking back in. I feel like part of this eyebrow came off, but that just could have been because I was just like wild and moving things all around my face. But so far it's been wearing good within the whole entire day. And right now, oh, all the way until 7:15 p.m. So I'm gonna get ready for the gym, and then I'll vlog what my eyebrows look like after the gym, because I know a lot of us work out with our brows because people won't leave the house without their brows. It's just like their keys. You can't leave the house without your keys or phone. So we're not gonna leave the house without our brows. And I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay, so I just walked in the door, and as you can see, my brows look good. So they lasted. I legit just walked in, you guys. So when I'm at the gym, this is how I pat my face for people who wonder, like, if I do have BB cream or whatever on, like today I'm wearing BB cream. When I go to the gym, I pat my face like this. And pretty hard, like, I get it. So let's see if I start patting my brow hard. See, now it's starting to really, if I'm pushing against it, but let's try to wipe it off. There, now it starts coming, but it's still pretty filled, like, even though I'm wiping it substantially hard. Yeah, so this is my clean brow, but it doesn't come off like that easy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, as you can see, it lasted my whole entire workout. It just kind of faded like a little bit in the front, but like I said, I think it's just because I was like going wild. So I'm gonna go take a shower because this girl is stinky. Okay, so now that I'm back, I'm going to give my final review on the Milani product. After using it for about 2 weeks, like I said, I absolutely love this product. I think it was great. I really got my bang for my buck. I thought that this was awesome. Even with me having oily brows, I feel like even if you have oily brows, a tip that you can do is just put a little bit of primer potion underneath the eyebrows, or even the e.l.f. primer, and it's going to help just have that pomade lock onto your brows, and it'll really help the longevity if you have a serious oily issue. It did last on me for a long time, but I will say that if you're super sweaty or you start to get really extremely greasy, it probably won't last as long as the Anastasia brow pomade, because I feel like that stuff is really legit and almost like cement. But I feel like this product is just as good, especially for a drugstore product. If you're someone where you don't really sweat a lot and you don't have oily brows, this is going to be awesome, and it's definitely going to stay put. If you ever have a problem with things drying out, which I didn't for the couple weeks that I did have it, just store it upside down if you ever do have that issue. I did not have that issue. Mine is still really nice and creamy after a couple weeks. I have no problem. As far as the application, I enjoyed the brush that it came with. I feel like just as long as you take care of it and you really keep it shaped, if not, then you can just use your own eyebrow brush that you do own, and I thought that the spoolie worked just as well too. I know every product works differently for everybody else. Some people found that the product was too creamy. I saw some people making comments on my Instagram when I first discovered this. As for me, I thought it was okay. A little goes a long way. You don't want to use too much, and what really helped set this in place was that I always use a brow set. And every single time I set it, the brow set that I used was my NYX Tinted Brow Gel, and once I put this on top, it was good to go. I did try it without a brow set, and I will say the longevity wasn't as long, but it did last for almost the whole entire day. Only one time when I didn't wear it with my brow set, I was at the gym, I was sweating a ton, and some of my brows started smearing from the top, but it wasn't that bad. Like I said, these brow products are really meant for like a normal day, not necessarily to get you through battle or through the gym or anything like that. I know some people did not care for it in the comments, but for me, it definitely worked, so I'm going to have to give this a whoop. Like I said, the price point was awesome. The longevity, definitely 7+ hours for me. It didn't dry up, and I thought the 5 colors were pretty decent for the color range. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe because it is free $99. I am also on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah!